You seen this video.
Here are some things that you were told were in the Bible that they're not in the Bible at all. Noah was mocked by the people for building that ark and trying to warn people about the flood. Now, growing up, I was always told that was part of the story. The people mocked Noah. They didn't believe that there was actually going to be a flood, and they thought he was building that ark because he was a kooky old man. Yeah, until I read the Bible for myself, and that ain't in there. Like nowhere doesn't talk about people mocking Noah, not believing that there was going to be a flood. God said, hey, I'm going to flood the earth. Noah built the ark. So Noah built the ark. That's all it says. Now, if you want to know where that comes from, it actually comes from the Quran. You can check it out in that verse right there, where it actually talks about people mocking Noah. But in the Bible, that ain't in there. Mary Magdalene was a lady of the night, a toot. Yeah, growing up, I was always told that Jesus was hanging out with Mary, and Mary was a pay-per-view partner, if you get what I'm saying. Now, when I read the Bible for myself, I saw that wasn't in there at all. They never use a word or anything even close to something like that in the Bible when they talking about Mary. They never mentioned that she was a certified freak consultant. I'm not sure exactly where this comes from, but I've been told it comes from Pope Gregory I. He wrote a decree where he kind of conflated her with other women of the Bible, and for some reason, toot came up. And that's what they started calling her. But for the Bible, that ain't in there. 3 men came and gave gifts to Mary when Jesus was born. Now, I've always been told that was part of the story. 3 men came down on camelback and donkeyback to give gifts to Mary when Jesus was born. Even when you see nativity scenes, it always got the 3 men there. But when I read the Bible for myself, that wasn't in there. It doesn't mention those 3 men at all. It doesn't actually mention any number of men. It mentions the 3 gifts: gold, frankincense, and myrrh. And that's probably where the tradition comes from, that there was 3 men, but it never mentions 3 men. In the Bible, that ain't in there. Now, I hope this helped y'all as much as it helped me, because I also fell victim to this stuff. You know, people telling me stuff is in the Bible, and I'm believing them because it's coming from a good source, the church. Until I read the Bible for myself, and I figure out it's not in there at all. But make sure when you read, you try to get context and understand it fully. I saw a man get on here the other day and say that he didn't understand why people were mad at Eve for eating the fruit, because she had no idea she wasn't supposed to eat the fruit, because God told Adam and not Eve. But where he stopped at, if he would have just read a little bit more, it would have told him that Eve said she knew she wasn't supposed to eat the fruit. So obviously somebody told her. In the meantime, I hope you have a wonderful day. You know I love you, and I'll see you tomorrow. But if I don't, stay out of trouble.